Happy Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to read my rotten redheaded brother, older brother, out loud, and I'm going to think out loud for you all, and so we can focus on just the external part, the external conflict, okay? My brother and mother and I all lived with my grandparents on their farm in Union City, Michigan. Now, my babushka, my grandmother, knew lots of things. She knew just how to tell a good story. She knew how to make the best chocolate cake in Michigan. After she told my brother and me a grand tale from her homeland, we'd always ask, Bubby, is that true? She'd answer, Of course that's true, but it may not have happened. Then she'd laugh. Now I knew that she loved me all right, but I couldn't quite understand how she could even like my older brother, Richard. He had orange hair that was like wire. He was covered in freckles and looked like a weasel with glasses. So far, I know my characters. The only characters that have been mentioned is Trisha, the person telling the story, right? Her brother, her mother, and her grandparents. So all I know not a lot has been mentioned about these characters besides her brother, and we know Trisha because she's telling the story, that they live on a farm in Michigan. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. The one thing that my bubby didn't seem to know was how perfectly awful my brother really was. Mind you, he was always nice whenever she was around us, but as soon as she'd leave, he would do something terrible to me and laugh. Okay, so it sounds like Trisha doesn't get along with her brother because he's mean when adults aren't around. Connection symbol. Miss Liberi has 4 older sisters. I can think of one sister that's very similar to her brother. Okay. So it sounds like Trisha doesn't get along with her brother because he's mean. Okay, let's keep reading. Let's find out more. There were so many things that I couldn't stand about him. The worst that he was always telling me that he could do just about everything better than I. Bet I could pick more blackberries than you, he jeered at me one day. No, you can't. Can so. Can not. Can, he whispered. Not. I said louder. Not, I said louder. Can, he whispered so low that I could hardly hear him. Not, I screamed back. We both picked berries for most of the afternoon. Well, he upped and did it. He not only picked more berries than I, he set a record that wasn't even challenged for the next 10 years. So it sounds like Trisha doesn't like her brother, not because he's mean to her, but because he can do things better than she can. So it's not because he's mean to her when the adults aren't around. It's because he can do things better than she can. Now let's think about this. We know that she wants to do things better than her brother, so that's her motivation. So we know Trisha's our main character right now because she's telling the story. It's mostly about Trisha and her relationship with her brother, right? So her motivation is that she wants to do things better than her brother. What is the obstacle? Because we know there's a character motivation plus an obstacle equals conflict. So we know our motivation, but Trisha's motivation is that she wants to do things better than her brother. The obstacle is what? I'm going to reread it. We both picked berries for the most of the afternoon. Well, he upped and he did it. He not only picked more berries than I, he set a record that wasn't even challenged for the next 10 years. So he always outdoes her. That's the obstacle. Is she getting what she wants? No, there's a piece of evidence right there. She did not get what she wants. He beat her in just berry picking. So she wants to be better, do something better than her brother. The obstacle, so we have what she wants. The obstacle now is that he outdoes her every single time. He wins. He always beats her. And that makes the external conflict. She wants to be better than him. She is not better than him in many things. And so that is our external conflict between two characters in the story. Whew, it's getting good. So now I want you to continue reading. And I want you to find 2 pieces of evidence that supports our claim that there's an external conflict between her and her brother. How else do we know in this story that he does things better than her, but she wants to be better than him? But the obstacle is that he beats her. So, and he always wins. He always does better things. So what are 2 pieces of evidence? There we go, I'm in front of the screen. 2 pieces of text evidence that supports our claim that there's an external conflict right now. The external conflict is between Trisha and her brother because she wants to be better than him, but he outdoes her every single time. I want you to find 2 pieces of text evidence. I'm going to be looking in your quiz for 2 pieces of text evidence. You got it. I hope you're looking right now because I'm looking. Giving you some time to reread and continue reading. Can't wait to read what you found for your 2 pieces of evidence that supports our external conflict of what Trisha wants. We know Trisha wants to be better, and why she can't get what she wants because he outdoes her every time. What are 2 pieces of text evidence? Good luck. Can't wait to see.